to the Cabbage Patch. Today we're doing something a little different. I wanted to try to take advantage of what was going on a Temu sale just to see how it worked. Mostly you have to spend money in order to get stuff, even if it says it's free. But this is the haul that I got. So we're going to do some box opening of some stuff here. I've already peeked inside, so I have some idea what's in each one of them. We'll talk a little bit. Can we see everything here? We can. Yes, there we go. We're going to actually do it right here. We'll talk about what's in it, what I was expecting to be in it, and whether or not I think it's any good. And then we'll probably pause and I'll go away and build some stuff because some of this stuff needs to be built. So this is, I believe, a Warhammer Land Raider proxy. And I think that goes there, that goes there. And yeah, that looks like a Land Raider. So it looks like the Land Raiders that I might print off of Bamboo Marketplace or something when they before Games Workshop takes them down. So that's about to be expected. It's got the assembly guides, it's got the turrets and the guns. So a little bit of super glue, and that'll be exactly what I expected it to be. The printer that they print these on is it's about the same as the printer that I use, which is a Bamboo A1 or A1 Mini. Layer lines are relatively limited. Decent detail, not bad. Let's see what's in the next box. The next box is, I think, yes, a fantasy tower. So one of the things that I did recently is I painted the whole box set for Middle-earth strategy battle game, and I wanted some better terrain to represent sort of ruins around Gondor, and this tower fits the bill. Oops, it's got some train inside. Detail's nice. Print lines are relatively under control. That's exactly what I expected it to be. Nice tall tower. All right, what's next? What's next? Let's get to the disappointing thing. So what I thought I was ordering was a mech scale Battletech dropship, and what I got were some knockoff battle mechs. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Maybe a king crab, although it's not big enough. That looks like it might supposed to be either a Warhammer or a Thor or something like that. That looks like it's meant to be a Phoenix Hawk. There are some Greebles in here. Those are probably, oh, those are the guns for the, these are the guns for the, whatever this is. Yeah, that's a clan mech of some sort. And then what looks like an Atlas head on an urban mech body. So that was really disappointing. I was really hoping it was going to be a mech scale dropship because that's what the ad said. But yeah, we'll get to how we paid for all this in a moment because that's an interesting story. Basically, you'll see these ads on wherever, Facebook, whatever, that say, get these things for 1 penny each or $1 each or something along those lines. But then when you go into the Temu app, you add those things to the cart, and then they want you to buy basically the equivalent amount of money in stuff. So you're quote unquote getting twice the stuff for the same amount of money. So for $200 worth of free stuff, you got to spend $200 in real money. So in addition to this, I also got a real actual deck box for the backyard, a big 70-gallon one, and some solar-powered lights for a path that lead up to our house. And then I filled the rest of the cart with this stuff to try to get the free things that I wanted. This is supposed to be, I think, yes, this is supposed to be a, if you know Warhammer, it's supposed to be a Baneblade. And oh, there's some broken bits there, which I guess isn't surprising. It came from China. I think that's the back. The back or the front? So before I commit to this, I'll need to look it up. Oh, maybe that's the... Yeah, I think I've got that backwards, so we'll figure that out. This is actually, it's the same quality 3D print. However, that is an articulated tread. So I'm going to need to look at what's supposed to be the front and what's supposed to be the back. But I think that is supposed to be the front and back. Although, interestingly, that doesn't have... it's missing... Oh, it's in there. There it is. A true patch. So I'm going to assume... I'll need to look at the picture to figure out which is the front, which is the back. Same quality. You've got a decent turret. It's articulated. Some different gun options. That's supposed to be a Baneblade equivalent. I don't think it's big enough. I don't know which end is, but yeah, I think that's supposed to be... That's supposed to be the front, that's supposed to be back. I think it's supposed to go like that. Though, no. I think it's supposed to go like that. Anyway, I'll figure out how to do it off screen. That's actually a lot nicer than I thought. The articulated treads. So that's a print in place model that has articulated treads. So it's got the sponsons for the side guns. It's got the turret for the main guns. Another turret related thing. So again, we'll put all these together off camera and we'll come back and show you. I think it's too small. I think that's disappointment number 2. Disappointment number 1 was the mechs that were supposed to be a dropship. Disappointment number 2 is the Baneblade that should, I think, be about that much bigger. All right. Now we have the next thing, which isn't a disappointment. And this is what is going to become a Thunderhawk gunship. That's the front of the ship. There'll be wings off the side. There'll be some engine compartments in the back. Need to do some gluing. Need to figure out the orientation of these things. This looks like it's supposed to. This looks like it's going to be the right size. Again, pretty solid 3D prints. No surprises there. Cheaper than doing it myself, even though I have the printers to do that. All right, what's next? Next is more terrain, I think. And I think this is just literally Gothic themed scatter train. So again, going in with the Gondor ruins, all of my Gothic themed terrain is for Warhammer 40k, so it's got computer terminals in it. So this was a convenient source for generic Gothic terrain. So that's pretty good. Second to last, we have what I've labeled as miscellaneous tanks, which I think is... Oh no, it's just one tank. I thought it was more than one tank. This is... Well, this may also be a Land Raider. This may also be a Land Raider of sorts. Oh, so apparently now I have 2 Land Raiders. Oh, that is what it is. Oh, no, that's upside down. There we go. With the greebles and the sponsons to do it. So this is, yeah, this is a Land Raider as well. So these are, I got 2 Land Raiders, which is not what I was expecting. I think I was expecting one of these to be a set of 3 rhinos. I think they were going to be 3 rhinos. And then last but not least, the most exciting thing, and probably the most expensive thing that you could have bought if you paid real money for it, and I guess in some way I did, You'll see this says Joy Toy on it. I think this might actually be Joy Toy. Joy Toy makes large-scale Warhammer and, well, mostly Warhammer, I think, miniatures. And this is a Black Templar Redemptor Dreadnought with all the markings. Yeah, this almost certainly is counterfeit. Let's see if it's counterfeit enough to know or care. Oh, and open this up. This one we can probably spend the most time on because it is one of the most interesting. Nobody wants to see the deck box or the garden lights, but they're just deck boxes and garden lights. So it's got all the markings. Oh, it's open already. Interesting. It's got all the markings. It's huge. It's extremely well packaged. Oh, good grief. Would you look at that? Is it missing? It's missing something. Oh, there it is. It's missing its missile launcher. So that goes there. It's actually, I think on the real one, those articulate more. Oh, I see. The arms go up. There you go. That. Does this open? No, it doesn't. That's so sad. And the smoke launchers go on here somewhere. That is actually pretty. That's pretty cool. I figure out where the smoke launcher thing goes. So it's, oh, yeah, okay. We can stand them all the way up. I would never have bought this for real. Because I don't really have a place to put it. But, oh, and his hand rotates. The plasma cannon thingy doesn't rotate. And that's it. I don't know where this goes, so I'll have to figure that out. But that's actually pretty good. Let me the kids are playing D&D, so you'll have to forgive the extra background noise. Let me get the other Joy Toy figure that I have. I like the idea of Joy Toy. I just don't have the kind of space that one requires in my house for a lot of Joy Toy figures. This is a Salamander's Space Marine next to a Contemptor Dreadnought from the Black Templars. And it's actually pretty. All right, I don't know if this is one of the things I actually had to pay for in order to get the other stuff, or if this is one of the things that came for free. But I'm kind of glad I have it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but that is legitimately awesome and huge. Oh, and also we're into Gundam, so these are Gunpla action bases for all the Gundams that we have. So I bought a bunch of those as well. And they were a few dollars. So the scam is, it tells you, hey, pick these 3 things from a list. It'll only cost you $1. But then in order to actually get them, you have to keep adding stuff to your cart. And it doesn't tell you this right away, but you can add it to your cart and it asks you to check out right then and there. And then it subtracts from your quote unquote total in order to achieve your free stuff. So $400 worth of Temu price stuff costs $200 or $175. And I will never do that again. But I'm also not terribly disappointed because this figure all by itself, if it's not counterfeit, it's not cheap. The Thunderhawk looks great. I need to find somebody with a measurement on the Baneblade tank to see if it's actually the right dimensions. It looks a little small by like maybe 2 inches, but otherwise, yeah, that's it. So that's our Temu opening, and I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'm gonna go build these models, and I won't paint them for this video, but I will build them so that we can see what they look like, and hopefully be. Oh, there you go. That actually rotates. That'll make that more stable. So if we do it that way, moves his feet out a little bit, makes him pretty stable. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thanks for watching.